Am I ready?
I don't think you're ready.
All right. Wait. When are we going live?
Never.
Oh, not live?
All right. See you
Okay,
guys.
see.
Cool.
Hey guys, no
I know
name
what
here.
to do. Ooh, boy.
Oh, you got
I'm
some. You got
professional.
some sounds going there.
I'm very professional.
I might too. I'm gonna go ahead and.
I'm very professional.
I'm good at what I do.
Yeah, you're excellent at what you do, aren't you?
Yes.
So no name here,
It me decoy.
It cloudy.
and welcome to another wonderful stream.
Well,
So
We'll see. About
I
that.
think it's wonderful.
We'll see about that.
I think it's wonderful. So I don't care what you guys think. It's all about my opinion, so, right?
Sure.
These guys probably agree with me. But, I'm a wonderful person, aren't I?
Mm-hmm.
So 5v5. We are going to go over more details on exactly what that is going to end up being like.
Yeah.
Different rules and regulations, because everybody's been asking us, even though we've been telling everybody we're going to release details at this podcast.
And also, a surprising number of people don't seem to know that we're doing a 5v5. So
Which is weird because we have the information all over the place and we've been talking about it.
yeah, we kind of don't shut up about it because
Yeah.
we don't know what else to say.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
Yeah, we're awkward at parties.
Yeah. I'll take
All
it.
right.
So anyway, this Saturday is going to be the 5v5 tournament. We'll brush over that after a few points. So Saturday, May 4th, it is going to be adult night. And it's going to be our Airsoft swap meet.
Yes.
So the swap meet will be outside for both sellers and the
That
people who are
look
going to
you
be
just gave.
purchasing. You okay?
That look you just gave us.
I don't even remember what.
It's the swap meet.
Yes, the swap meet.
swap meet.
Sorry.
So it's going to be $10 for both parties, whether you're purchasing or selling. We don't want any more conflict like we did last time. It will be outside, so you can bring your gear, your airsoft guns, anything you want to sell. Make sure it's airsoft related and, well, legal.
Yeah.
And we'll be.
We have to stress the legal part,
We do.
please.
Yes.
Keep in mind, it is outside. So if you want, you have to provide your own tables, your own chairs. You can do it out of the back of your truck. Just make sure it's safe.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to hopefully not try to put anybody's vehicles in there because it's going to eat up a lot of space.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, my hair is pissing
All right.
off.
So, now, obviously, like you said, we do have that swap meet on the 4th, but we also do have our adult night.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that is part of our Saturday night specials. I love how we're calling it that.
Yeah, our marketing department worked really hard on that.
Super
On their
hard.
drive-in one day.
Super hard.
So, obviously, the adult night, part of our Saturday night specials, that will be on May 4th. So, all of our Saturday night specials are always going to be from 8 to midnight on Saturdays. So, obviously, depending on which day it is, we do alternate for different types of events. So, May 4th is going to be adult night, 18 plus, 400 FPS limit. No safety kills. Certain pyro grenades are allowed. You can go prone. I don't know why you want to go prone in the CQB environment, but to each his own, whatever. And then the following week, on May 11th, we have another 21 plus Nerf BYOB. Way too much fun, and I absolutely love it. If you are 21 years of age or older, you need to come for
Oh, yeah.
21 plus Nerf.
It was fun.
It is so much fun, and it is BYOB. And when you pay for your admission, you do get one free drink voucher over at Sons of
Oh,
Liberty.
sorry, can I just interrupt? Omni Youthful, if you say memes one more time, I am muting you. Okay.
Yes. So,
Cool. Good job.
BYOB, and you do get one free drink voucher over at Sons of Liberty. Now, we are adults here, so if you do act like a child, and if you get way too ratty when you're drunk, we can kick you out. So, if you do show up for 21 plus Nerf, don't act a fool.
Don't get too drunk.
So, and then May 18th, the following Saturday from there, is going to be another adult night, another 18 plus adult night for Airsoft. And then May 25th is going to be the long-awaited return, and I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that's been waiting forever for it, the long-awaited return of Spec Ops Night. I wasn't technically here for the last Spec Ops Night, but I've heard a lot of positive stuff about it, and I've had a lot of people asking when it's going to come back. It's coming back. And it's going to be better than it was before.
Oh, you betcha.
I know you guys probably find that hard to believe, but it's going to be better than it was before. So,
Oh, heck yeah, bud.
But stay tuned for details on that. So as we get closer to that, we'll be releasing more and more details. We're gonna keep a lot of the stuff hush hush until we get closer and closer. So don't keep bugging us for details. And then
What?
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 Oh, you were looking at me like you had to say
What?
something.
No, go ahead.
And then just one more Saturday night special on June 1st is going to be another 18 plus adult airsoft night. So in case you guys noticed a pattern, every other Saturday is adult night for airsoft. So definitely keep that in mind.
That's how that works.
Yeah, it's
weird.
We kind of almost did something like that, so that way it matches up properly.
I don't believe it.
So, but definitely stay tuned. Again, more details will be releasing on future events, future days. Again, more information on the swap meet or more information on like Spec Ops night, and then obviously today for the CQB tournament.
Yeah. Well, so if you like airsoft, come to our airsoft summer camp. It is going to be a Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. summer camp. We have 3 weeks we're going to be doing it. It is going to be July 8th through the 12th, July 15th through the 19th, and then July 22nd through the 26th. Prices and everything are soon to come. We're actually finalizing the itinerary this week. So keep an eye on our website, on the calendar, and you'll get all the information. And if you ever come in and you want information, go ahead and ask either one of us, and we'll be happy to help. It's going to be fun.
It's going to be a lot of fun. So I'm going to be teaching it again this year.
I will be there.
And anybody who was here for the last Airsoft summer camp, they all had a lot of fun. We did take it a little bit seriously because I am trying to teach you things. You are trying to learn. So I do get a little bit serious about it, but it's for good reason. But as long as you guys listen, follow instruction, and we get all of the instructions done, then we have a lot of fun. So definitely check that out. Like you said, more details are going to be released on that. We're just getting some final details finalized on it. But check it out if you are between the ages of 10 and 16. Definitely check it out. I don't care if you've been playing Airsoft since you were 10 and you're 16 years old now, or if you've never played Airsoft before. This is for anybody within those two age groups. You don't even have to have your own gun. We do have rentals here. We do have rental packages for that. So definitely check it out. Even if you don't feel like you need to learn anything, it's definitely fun to come check it out just for the sake of having that extra knowledge. So I'll go over that.
Oh, am I supposed to say something now?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'll go over the Nerf camp after you do your thing. Unless you want me to do the Nerf camp first.
I mean, you just talked about the Airsoft camp. Now let's talk about the
Sure.
Nerf camp.
So we're also
I mean, think about it.
So we're also going to be doing our first ever Nerf summer camp this year.
Oh, yeah.
So it's going to be the same dates. So it's going to be July 8th through the 12th, July 15th through the 19th, and July 22nd to the 26th. And it's also going to be the 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. And it's $150 a week. And there will be meal options available, but you don't have to purchase meal options. You can bring your own outside food, outside drink. And it's anyone from the ages of 13 and under. So if anybody who's between that 10 to 13 and they don't quite want to do the airsoft, but they still kind of want to have fun during a summer camp, they can come here for the Nerf. And it's not going to be Nerf the entire time, but it's catered to the Nerf crowd. So obviously, younger crowd, they like to do a lot more of the fun and games, running outside, playing with Nerf guns and all that. So it's going to be catered more to around their energy level, I guess, is probably the best way to put that.
Which is why Chuckles is leading it.
Which is why Chuckles is leading it. So, but definitely check that out. So, like I said, it's going to be the first ever Nerf summer camp that we've ever done. So if you want to be part of the first Nerf summer camp and you are of the age 13 or under,
Of the age 13 or under.
Of the age 13 or under.
I believe that's English.
Is that it? All right. I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
Make sure you guys are checking that out because it is going to be so much fun. Chuckles is heading that up while I do the airsoft camp. So.
All right. And of course, you all have seen it on that splash screen. The Great Heist is coming up. It's our next big event. Sort of.
Yee.
Other than the swap meet. It's the next big event.
It's the next big
Themed event. Yes. So, you've all seen this again, splash screen. What you don't see usually is the back side, which has the important information. So I'm just going to sit here and read it off for an hour.
Cool. All right.
The Great Heist. Of course, it's $45 general admission, as usual.
I'm timing you.
Oh, you're timing me? Sweet.
Yeah, I'm timing you.
Okay, am I going for speed or whatever.
Accuracy. I don't care about speed. It's all about accuracy.
So $45 general admission, of course. If you want to pre-register, you save $5. You really save $10 because you get the patch as well, and the patch looks dope.
It does.
Yeah. We're gonna do the normal, lunch included. Do the raffle. We got a lot of smoke wagons in for the raffle. I remember. So, yeah. We're also going to do a costume contest, and I think there will be prizes. I don't quite remember if we said there would be. There probably is.
It all depends on how many people show up in costume. If we get enough people showing up in costume to justify having a costume contest with a prize, there will be a prize. But if only a small handful of people show up, there's no point in having a costume contest for 5 people.
That is true.
So that's all dependent on you guys.
So don't disappoint us.
I know I'll be in a costume.
I will be in my laziest costume. Not that the last one wasn't super lazy anyways. Or the one before that.
That's just you.
That's just me. I don't need to read off our address. They probably already know that. Hopefully most of you know how... Hopefully most of you already know how pre-register works.
If you have any questions, just come in and we can help.
The URL's on the back. It's already live. Mm-hmm. extremeairsoftri.com/OP or OP.
And one thing I would like to mention,
right now,
too, any of you guys who are smartphone savvy, I know I'm not. I'm very tech illiterate. But there's a nice little Q code on the back.
Yeah.
QR code?
QR
code. Yes. See?
Yes.
I know things. There's a nice little QR code on the back. So if you have a fancy phone that likes to take the pictures of QR codes and turn it into information, you can just scan that, and it'll bring you right to the pre-reg screen. Literally minimal work possible. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, shall we bring out our spotlights for the day?
No, I think we'll pass on the spotlights.
All right. Well, so today we are going to be talking about...
I don't have a spotlight. Don't look at me.
Well, guess what we just got in? We just got our G&G shipment in.
Whoa.
So...
I didn't know that.
Really?
Yeah.
So right here, I have the G&G ARP9 in one of the colorways. We currently have orange, blue, and red, from what I've been told, because everyone knows I'm colorblind.
So which one's that?
So, if you want to be a little flashy on the field, and with a great trigger response, you're going to have...
So I've been told.
So I've been told. They're all gray to me. I don't know.
So we do have the short, stubby 30-round magazines. We have the 60-round mid-caps. And then we also have the 300-round. It comes with a 300-round high-capacity mag.
And we did also get a bunch of the 1,500-round manual wind drum mags, too, for those.
So, if you want a gun that is easy on the wallet, very nice trigger response, and shoots field legal out of the box, go ahead and pick up an ARP9.
I personally like the 5.56.
We do have the 5.56s in. They're going to be a bit more expensive than the ARP9s. They take standard M4 mags. It is going to be a metal receiver, so you're going to get a little heftier gun. So, and we also do have the battery extenders.
Yes.
So if you have issues with the battery space, we do have the extension so you can fit a better size battery.
We have them in both black and red, so if you have that fire ARP, yes. Black and red.
Yeah, we only got one in red.
No, we have 2 total now.
Do we? Oh, all right.
Because we already had one in there. Or
red?
Red, we got 3 in red.
We've never... Did we?
We just got 3 in red.
All right.
So if you had that fire ARP... You got the fire ARP, you can match it up, or you can be weird and get it for the blue.
Yeah, that would be kind of weird.
Or whatever. But, hey, I'm not going to tell you how to live your life.
So, in my opinion anyway, and we all know that my opinion is the only one that matters, the ARP9s are probably one of the best intermediate gun on the market right now. So you're spending between that $200 and $300 range, and you're getting a gun that is just absolute god tier for what you're spending on it.
Tech point of view, the G&G...
Wow. You got this.
The G&G gearbox is actually one of the easier gearboxes to work on.
Gearbox?
So if you do want something that you can practice on, yes, you are going to have to take apart the gun, but you will be able to practice on. Easy to upgrade, but you don't really need to upgrade these out of the box.
Yeah. Squirrel Airsoft wants to add technically...
They're all fire.
They're all fire, which...
It's correct.
It's true, yes.
It is true. I'm actually planning on picking one up myself. Once.
So, since we're on the topic of our G&G restock,
hold on a second.
Second.
Cool. Thanks.
So what do you have here, Tom?
We're just
So-
gonna ignore me.
Yes.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say one of the reasons why it's so good is because it's based on this CM16, which, there's a reason why that's sort of the standard M4 because it's just good.
It really is.
Speaking of CM16s,
Oh, now it's my turn.
now it's your turn.
You are allowed to talk.
Since we're on that topic.
I permit you to talk. Welcome to my podcast.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
So
Ta-da.
the CM16 LMG.
Yeah, buddy.
So this is the non-combo unit, meaning it does not come with a battery and charger, so you do have to buy those separate. But we have them in both black and tan.
Show them the bullets.
I was getting to that.
I don't care.
Getting to that.
He's finally on our level. Just let him take over.
So it basically comes with everything you see here. So it comes with a nice M-LOK rail with Picatinny on the top and...
I'm sorry, I read Squirrel's comment. The biggest guy gets the smallest gun, and the smallest guy gets the biggest gun.
Anyway, so you're getting M-LOK on your sides, Picatinny on your bottom and your top, so you can toss any sort of Picatinny or M-LOK accessories on here. It does come with the grip pod.
Which we all know is the greatest thing.
It's literally the greatest attachment you could ever put on
It's
anything.
It's just the greatest thing.
It comes with the box mag. I almost called it a drum mag. It's technically not a drum.
I know.
Comes with a box mag, which actually does come with your fake rounds. So if you're the kind of guy that really wants to go for the ultra wheelism, which I'm kind of a sucker for. I'm pretty sure you guys have already figured that out. But it does come with the dummy shells. And if you wanted to, because this is literally just a CM16 with an LMG style upper, it does take standard M4 magazines. So if you don't want to run with this big old maraca of a box mag, you can just go ahead and you can just toss in a standard, like an EPM or even one of the G&G mid caps or whatever you want to toss in here, and they'll work fine. So being an LMG, you can run this here, as I saw, with controlled bursts for your full auto. Or if you're here for adult night, full auto.
For those who are requesting, here is it in tan.
I'm actually kind of a fan of the tan one.
I am too.
Yeah. Normally I don't like tan on guns, but this one actually looks nice.
Yeah. So it is a full
Yes.
polymer construction because it is a CM16.
Yep.
So it is full polymer construction. So as far as being an LMG goes, these things are super, super lightweight.
Yep.
Like, I
And-
can one hand this thing like it's nothing.
Yeah. and this-
From my look of it, it is a version 2 gearbox.
It is a CM16.
It's a
It's a
CM16.
CM16. That's
It's
version
literally
2
a
gun.
CM16.
And being that, this is probably the easiest saw to work on.
Yeah. it
Because
really
it's
is.
a version 2 gearbox.
We cannot say the price. You're just going to have to come in and
Yeah,
find out.
we don't say prices online. Just gonna have to come in and get it.
Yay. I want one.
I know you do. You
Then
need a
again-
saw now. You need like a real saw, not an RPK.
I do.
One that works.
Can I borrow however much these guys are?
So moving on.
So, now that we've got all the formals out of the way, I was trying to think of the word for it. Now that we got all the formalities, that's the word I was trying to look
And
for.
don't hurt yourself.
Now that we got all the formalities out of the way, 5v5 CQB.
I've heard of that.
Have you?
Yes.
I heard
Aren't
this
we
place
doing
Extreme
that soon?
Airsoft is doing that.
We're doing that what? This Saturday, huh?
Is it this? It is this Saturday. Wait a second.
So I'm just taking notes of questions.
I know. So
Whoa, is this Saturday?
it's this Saturday.
Sorry, I had to
This
catch up there for a second.
Saturday.
So we are going to start. We're going to be releasing pretty much all the details that you guys need to know for the 5v5 CQB because everybody's been asking us, and we keep telling everybody we're going to hold back on the details until today. So now it's today.
Whoa, that's how that works.
That is how that works.
All right, you ready?
So, you have a team of 5. You don't have to have your own team of 5. If you want to come in and play with just 2 of your friends, 3 of your friends, or just yourself, we will get you on a full team.
I don't know if anyone saw my epic team. We took a nice team photo. It's on the Instagram. I think we're gonna win. I can feel it.
See, the problem with that though is I can guarantee you everybody in your team is going to cheat. They're not going to call their hits.
That just means no one's gonna be out.
But that's cheating, though. That would mean that you'd be forfeit.
You can't prove that.
Moving on.
Anyway.
It doesn't matter if an employee team is already forfeit.
Yeah.
True. All right. Yeah. True. So
they're all employees. Like, we can't win.
that is true. Yes. So, but it is going to be a lot of fun. So, like Claudia was saying, you don't have to show up with 5 people. You can literally show up by yourself or with any number of people, and we'll make sure that we get you on the field as a 5-man team. So, if you have a 5-man team, great. That's even better for us because we can just send you out there. Now, as far as structure goes, sorry.
I was going to add, if for some reason you're brand like 3 people and like, we just want to run as a team, we don't want to fill in any gaps, we just want to do it as 3, we'll let you go.
More power to you. But
Yeah.
if you want to, you can.
Honestly, like, I'll give you some props because that's pretty cool.
But we will not allow you to do more than 5.
Yes.
5 is the absolute maximum.
So when you come in, please make sure you, one, have a team name because that's what we're going to call you out as.
Yep.
So we are going to do it by a bracket system. So we want to be able to have your name so we can put you in the bracket. Are they able to pay ahead of time? Have we?
What do you mean?
We haven't really set that up, so I don't think we're going to do that for this
No,
one.
so there's no like pre-register or anything like that. Like I'm pretty sure we had like a pre-reg list for the last CQB night that we did. There's gonna be no pre-register for it. It's just you show up, you pay for your admission. It's gonna be the standard Saturday night special admissions. So you just come in, you pay the $20, $20, and you get yourself your admission. It's from 8 to midnight. You don't have to stay for the whole time, but if your team is going to go all the way to the end, you might as well stay.
I mean, I will be, so you should too.
Exactly. Now, there is going to be a tiered bracket system, so we will actually have a tournament style going on, but there will not be any prizes. This is just for fun and bragging rights. So, you win, you can basically say that you're the best 5-man team that played at Extreme for that particular day.
Yeah.
And then obviously every CQB night that we do, you'll be the reigning champion, basically defending your title.
Now, if I may disclose something that I've been thinking, I know these ones are just for bragging rights, but I think at some point we might want to, like, one of these nights be, okay, here's the championship.
No, absolutely.
And actually have prizes for that.
We're planning
So-
on it. We're just seeing how this one goes.
It all depends on the turnout.
So if you want this to be a thing more, you got to come out and play.
So if we get a big enough turnout, I can almost guarantee you we'll actually do tournament style with prizes.
If we get a small enough turnout, these 2 will cry. I guarantee you.
Well, it's really not all that hard to make me cry anyway.
That's true.
It's okay, Tom.
Thank you. So now there are going to be restrictions while you're out there. All right. Now, did we finalized on the mid-cap restriction?
Mid-caps only.
So mid-caps only. Any number of mid-caps?
I think we were saying 2.
2.
2 mid-caps.
So mid-caps only, and you get 2 mid-caps. It doesn't matter what the capacity of the mid-cap is, but it has to be a mid-cap.
We actually have a relevant question here, so let's get that in there.
Yeah.
How much is it if they don't have any gear?
It's an extra $20 for a rental.
So base
That did not
price
answer the
was
question.
25.
That did not answer the question. How much?
So
Give us a total.
it's going to be 45.
45?
I thought it was 25 for. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be
45.
45.
Good job.
So let's disclose
Yes,
this first.
thanks.
Sorry, been a long day. It's $25 for the entry fee per person. So if you have 5 teams, that's going to be $125. If you're coming by yourself, just $25. If you need rentals, it will be an extra $20 on top of that. So it's going to be $45 for someone just to walk in. Hey, I want to play. I don't have any gear. We'll set you up with gear. We'll set you up with a team. It's just going to be $45.
Okay, now let's get back to the.
Yeah.
So 2 mid caps for your primary. We'll let you have as many. What?
4 pistol mags.
4 pistol mags. No drum mags. No box mags. No tapazines.
HP8 pistols are perfectly fine. You will
gonna
have
say.
to follow our chrono rules,
Yep.
but our standard chrono rules apply, correct?
Yes. So
Yes,
standard chrono
standard.
rules apply.
350 with a .25.
Mm-hmm.
Unless it's HPA,
HPA
which is
is-
320 with a 2.5.
Yes.
Yep.
All right. What
Now,
other
as
details
for
we
the
got?
gameplay,
I was gonna say, like, did we mention that yet? Go ahead.
No, that's what we're getting to.
Whoa.
well, you're welcome here. We're happy to help you get into Airsoft.
Bring 4 friends with you.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
Best way to start is with friends.
Yeah, no, that's how I got started. And you know what? Even if you don't win, you're gonna have a good time.
You know what? I actually did not get started with friends because I don't have any.
What about me?
Shell shotgun regulations, I'm going to say...
As many as they want.
Yeah,
Yeah.
shells, as many as you can carry.
Yeah.
And honestly, if you're playing with shells, that's pretty awesome. Like,
But
Especially
Squirrel,
for something like CQB.
Squirrel, not the AA-12 drum mag.
Not the
It has
AA-12
to
drum
be the
mag.
mid-caps. It has to be those 90-round mid-caps.
we're watching you.
As for gameplay, it's going to be a standard 5v5 capture the flag layout.
Yep.
Where the flag will be in the middle. You have to bring it to the other side. You bring it to the other side, you win.
Yep. That's simple
So
as that.
whether it's you sneaking behind all 5 players and making it without getting hit, you're good to go. So the objective is just capture the flag, bring it to the other side. As for hits, the standard Airsoft rules. If you get hit, you call hit, and you'll come off to the field into the dead box. And then it'll drop down to 3, 3v5, 4v3, and all the way down to 1 versus none. And then you have a free walk to the flag.
Yep.
So, some people are probably going to be confused about that. There is no respawning.
Mm-hmm.
There are no respawns. So, there will be a designated dead box. So, if you get hit, you will go into that box. You are out of play for the rest of that round. All right? The only way that you'll be able to go back out there for that is obviously when you go out for your next round. So, no respawns. There's going to be no way for you to be able to come back in during that game. There's no
No
extra
medic.
lives, no medics, no timed respawns. It's just you're out, you're out. Now, obviously, if one team gets completely wiped, technically the other team does win by default because there's nobody to stop them from bringing the flag to the designated area. So, at the very least, try not to get your team wiped because that's just an automatic loss for you.
So as how the rounds go, it is going to be a best of 3 format. So if one team wins twice in a row, they automatically win. If each team gets 1 point, there's going to be a tiebreaker. Whoever gets to that point wins, and we'll move on. Are we doing single or double elimination?
Thought we said we are going to do double.
So
I think it all depends on how many teams there are.
It kind of does, yeah.
So depending on how many people turn out, it might be a single or a double elimination. We'll let you know the day the tournament comes around. So be prepared to play some, and yeah.
Yep.
As there will be penalties for people not calling hits. You have 2 offenses, and you will be marked with a band saying, first time, if a ref says, hey, you were hit, do not argue with the ref. Just say, okay. You'll be marked, and you will lose that round. We are not going to put up with any cheaters during this because the refs say we'll go. We will be running 1 game at a time, so it will be half field. Correct? We're not doing... Yeah, it's going to be half field. We are doing a full new field arrangement on the far side.
Yep.
So you guys, if you want to watch from another angle, you can go up to the Parents Lounge and watch that tournament happening.
I think we said we were going to do half field until we get to like the semifinals. Then we go full field.
Yeah. So until the semifinals and the grand finals, it's going to be half field. Then we'll open up the full field. So, yeah, I'm really
excited.
I wish I was playing.
Yeah.
I have my shoot gun.
Unfortunately, I gotta be at work that day.
So, will it be live streamed? Depending on who I have out there, I will try and do an Instagram stream.
But no promises.
No promises.
Not guaranteeing that.
All right.
It all depends how many people show up. Honestly, it all depends how many people show up. For future events, we'll most likely put out a pre-register, and that might help a little bit.
So you got a specific question: can Squirrel borrow your shoot gun?
Possibly. I just got it up and running, so please don't break it.
And going back to something we already talked about, someone also asked, what about tri-shots?
Tri-shot shotguns are fine. Any shotgun, as long as it is field legal.
Yep.
No Are we going to do M4 mag restrictions for the shotguns?
As in not allowed?
As in, like, if it's a
The
shotgun.
The adapter.
I feel like if you guys have an M4 adapter for your shotgun, it's going to follow the same two mid-cap.
Two mid-cap rule.
All right.
So, yeah, that being said, refs say is go. So,
Refs say is
I know.
Ref say is go.
What the ref says, that's what happens.
Yes.
Go.
How you do?
All right. We're trying to be a little more timely, not spend 5 hours on a stream anymore.
Yeah.
So we had another question. Can someone bring a Springer sniper?
As long as it follows the field limits, as long as it is field legal.
If you bring a Spring sniper, I'm gonna put that under the shell rules.
Yeah.
Bring as much as you want. Go ahead, have fun.
The reloads are going to be, if there is a dead players walking off the field. Never mind.
Yep, that's how that works.
Yep.
All right.
So,
yeah.
if you get hit while carrying the flag, you drop it immediately. If the ref sees you take a few steps, he will walk over and move that flag back. So you can't go, oh, I'm hit and I'm trying to slow down. No, throwing the flag. It is a bandana. You can't really throw it that well. So no throwing, no handoffs.
Oh, it's not the flags on the pole?
No, let's use the flags on the pole. We already have them. We didn't actually discuss that part yet, but let's use the flag.
Because if we use the flags that are on the pole, I was going to say, please make sure if you're running through a doorway, hold it like this, because I feel I want to laugh.
Oh God!
I've seen it happen.
Let me get that.
Don't
get
do
that
that.
on camera.
Just during any time we're using the flags, even if it's not during the
So we are
CQB,
using the-
please, for the love
Yeah,
of
we're gonna
God,
use
if
the-
we're ever doing
we're
a
gonna use
capture the
existing flags.
flag,
Okay.
do not carry the flag sideways. As much as I want to laugh, I don't want to laugh about that.
Now, here's another rule. It follows with our standard rules. There is no full auto. It is semi only.
Yes.
If you have a hairpin trigger and it sounds like full auto, it is full auto. It is up to the ref's discretion. And if you do go full auto, you'll have 2 warnings. 1, hey, you better stop. 2, that's a penalty. Oh, brother.
Technically, that'd be 1 warning.
True. That's technically 1 warning. Sorry.
Oh.
So keep in mind, you only have 2 mid caps.
Think about it.
So if you're dumping that mid cap, that's all you have for the round. You will have time to reload before and after each round. You'll have a 5-second warning before the game starts. Is there a time limit per game? It's like a 5-minute game.
I feel like 5 minutes is fair.
Yeah.
For something like this.
5-minute game. You will get your 30-second warning, and yeah. So I believe I'm going to be running it, correct? Yeah. So you'll hear me call out. I'll be there on the field. I'll also be reffing there. So if you have any questions whatsoever about any of the rules, please come in. I'm here all week. Yeah, I'm here pretty much all week. I'll be playing Friday, but so if you want to come out and play with me and Decoy, come in on Friday night.
What? What am I doing?
We're gonna have some fun.
Weird guy.
Oh,
works
okay.
here.
Yeah, but
yeah.
I think we've touched almost everything.
If there's something we didn't say and you want to know, ask us, because we're gonna go ahead and roll into question and answer portion. I'm gonna go ahead and go with the questions we already got so far. Do we have any cameras
For sale?
at all?
At all?
I have my personal ones, but I don't think we have
sale.
some
For sale.
For sale.
All right, because I was going to say, I'm
Sorry.
looking at
yeah,
a
there's
camera
one right there.
now.
Yeah, I know, but no. Do we have any GoPros or anything like that for sale?
No, we
No.
do not.
No action cameras. Sorry.
We apologize.
It would be cool, but then we had the question: what is the op after the Great Heist? That is a secret.
That is actually not a secret.
Yeah, no, it is. You're a secret.
10-year.
That's not a secret.
So, the next event...
That's all we're gonna say about it.
Yep, that's all we're going to say.
But the next event after the Great Heist is the 10-year anniversary.
Yep.
If you do not show up for that, you are a loser.
This is true.
As far as they say. I'm not saying that.
so,
You just did.
But I said that. You said it.
for future events, you are going to have to wait a week. We have a very big surprise and a very big announcement coming in a week or so. It's going to be a week or 2 weeks. We're finalizing a few things, but we'll have a very big announcement for you guys. So
Yeah, buddy.
you better be following us. Subscribe to us on our YouTube. Follow our Instagrams. and you'll find out what the surprise will be.
Squirrel Airsoft, can we talk about you possibly helping to create an event? We will talk in private, not on podcast.
Yes.
So you know how to message us. We can get the word anywhere we need it to go.
Next question.
Next question. We might need to get examples for this one. Best starter gun. No. Maybe. No.
So this
Close
is
enough.
going to be on the higher end of our starting gun area,
You
but
want
this
me
is
to grab it
honestly
for
all you
grab,
need. The magazines aren't too big and they're not too bulky, so
Secure.
they snap right in. This is
UMP.
a very easy gun to
yeah,
use.
UMP comp.
You'll have the standard M4 style selector, charging handle, hop-up unit. It is basically an M4 that takes pistol caliber magazines. So this one will be on a mid-range starter gun. We do, if you're not so big into the M4 variants,
What was that?
we do have.
So, one of my picks. Now, before I go over this at all, it's very difficult to say what is the best starter gun.
Yeah.
Because they're all great in their own aspects.
And it's all biased.
So, but one of the picks that I would go with, which obviously, as you can tell, it's something other than an M4, but you're still getting a super solid body. So it is going to be lightweight because it is actually going to be plastic, but it's not an M4, which a lot of people are starting to get tired of the just another M4 thing.
Yeah.
So it is a UMP. You take UMP mags. We have a million of them here. It is actually licensed, so you are getting proper licensing, trademarks, and you're getting all the proper markings, engravings on there. Getting a side folding stock, so if you want to run this with the stock closed, or if you have a small rifle bag, or even getting in and out of vehicles, these guys are awesome for their small compactness. Safe semi full auto, super easy selector, super easy trigger, so not a lot of take up on it. Easy mag release, it's like an AK style mag release. The charging handle does not work on it, so unfortunately you can't rack it and do the HK slap with it, which was probably my only gripe, but to get to your hop up, you're actually physically pulling the bolt back and getting to your hop up on there. So, yeah, as far as an entry level gun, a starter gun, if you want something that's not an M4, that'd probably be one of the first things I'd show you.
I went with the what I think is the easiest and also right choice for a starter.
Tom, I know you like it, but let's move on.
The CM16 Raider, and I grabbed this one specifically over the other CM16 carbines because this one is the combo. This one comes with a battery and charger. So in one package, which I can't tell you the price, I was about to, I can't tell you the price. In one package, you get your battery, you get your charger, you get a bag of BBs, you're basically ready to go out of the box. And we checked today, they are 0.2 BBs, so you could buy this and play on our field immediately as long as you have base protection.
Yeah.
So-
That's it.
One thing I forgot to mention about the UMP.
No one cares.
All right, never mind.
All right, what?
Be kind to Tom.
So the one thing I forgot to mention about the UMP, it's cooler than an M4.
I don't know, man. This is pretty cool looking.
Yeah, no, those are actually really cool.
No one saw that.
I do like the rail on it too.
Yeah, the rail is actually pretty good for
It's
a
like
polymer rail.
it's like a standard quad rail, but it just the way they have it, like
extremely
it's like
comfortable.
cut down for weight or whatever. I actually really like the look, and it's CQB, so you're not gonna like, come over and snap off your muzzle or whatever. I totally haven't done that twice. Shut up. Yeah, no, I actually like this one a lot. Like, it surprised me. It's been a long time since I actually bought a CM16, but
Yeah.
when I was checking these in, I was like, this one's pretty nice. Although, we got a two-tone one over there.
ooh,
Yeah.
the Mark 18.
Yeah.
That thing is actually
it
pretty
is.
smexy.
If you want to come see what we're talking about, you got to come into the store.
Yes.
But,
We actually got a bunch of really nice looking guns.
we
in,
got some
too.
really cool looking G&G guns in.
You guys are you guys have to come on down and take a look.
I like the pink one.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think that's almost everyone's favorite.
But I
Everyone
think
who's
that-
walked in was like, I really like that pink gun. It's weird, but I really like it.
Yeah.
Team
gun?
gun?
I
Team
hate
gun.
how he said that at the same
Hashtag
time.
team gun. All right.
Next up.
Is the ASG DS4 CQB any good? I have an answer that I would not normally give for an airsoft gun. Normally I'm not so like hard no on anything, but this is a low-powered airsoft gun, low-powered AEG, so no, not good. Don't do it. CM16.
Stick with something you can get from here. All the guns we have here, we will back. We really like these guns we have.
Like, look at that. Look at that compared to
Yeah.
this. Like, you might as well just get this.
I'm not a fan of low-powered AEGs because they're almost always going to be super low quality.
If you see LP AEG, that's what we're saying is a low-powered AEG.
So, the way we used to say it, at least back at the old shop, so you'll remember this, you won't. We used to say, like, don't get any guns from Big Five. Or,
It's a Big 5 gun.
or Dick's Sporting Goods or whatever the sports stores are around here. It's one of those kind of guns. It's the kind you would buy there for, chump change, and it's not really going to be worth it.
Yeah. So it'll,
Okay.
it'll work for a little
Airsoft
while.
gun is different.
That's different.
It can be
It'll-
different.
If you
It'll
have
work
one,
for a little
give it.
while, but you're better off spending a few bucks more, getting yourself something like a CM16 or an Elite Force M4 CQB or a CQC or UMP or P90. I never recommend going with a low-powered AEG.
Next one is...
Next one is, do we have any update on the Elite Force MP7 AEG? The answer is
No.
No, it's incoming at some point. We'll let you know more.
Even Elite Force isn't telling us anything. So
All right, next question. How are we guys feeling about UK Arms?
what about them?
All right, good answer. How many GTP 9s do we got? Yes.
Enough.
We got enough.
We got some. We got.
We got.
We got.
All right.
They're actually really nice.
We got.
guns.
They're really cool. They come with a special edition patch that you can only get if you buy one.
So for someone who runs pistols, yeah, I'm falling in love with them. I want the rose gold one.
I know you do.
The rose gold one is actually really nice looking. I can't wait for the carbine kits.
For the GTP lines?
Yes.
Buddy.
Everyone was asking us about that. Like,
The
what's that
carbine
carbine
kits-
kit? What's that carbine kit? It's like, we can't tell you.
Carbine kit with the 50 round mags. Team gun?
Team gun.
Team gun.
Team gun. All right.
We do not have the rose gold in.
If we did, they would have been bought by all of us.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
They would have been out the door already. Sorry, but no, we didn't. So
The class proves. They honestly are. I back them 100%. They are fantastic guns.
For what you're
yeah.
paying for them, they're super solid. So I own one, and
loser.
It's-
I mean, what?
They're really light. That's one thing that like really stood out to me. Is yes, it's a polymer gun, but we have polymer guns that weigh a lot. This one, you can hardly feel it. Like when you have it holstered, you forget that you have a pistol. I absolutely love it.
But what about the sights?
what about them?
That's the question we got.
What sights are you talking about?
Do you guys like Titanfall?
What?
Because they're very Titanfall-ish.
Yeah.
I actually don't recall what the sights look.
Do we have any P90 mags
Have
yet?
you played Apex Legends?
No,
Yeah.
I have a life.
It's literally the same game.
I
That's me.
have a life.
I'm the one who plays
It's literally the
Apex.
same game.
I-
It's
No,
literally
I know.
the guns
I
from
still haven't
I
touched
know.
GTA.
Do we have any P90 mags? in
Not
stock?
yet.
Not yet. They
We'll
were
let you
still
know.
out of stock when we tried ordering. But
I'm not going to get into any airsoft politics, but it might be a little hard for us to get
it's going to be a lot harder.
specific ones.
Michael, please explain what you mean. What about the sights? Are the GTP9 sights?
That's what we were just going
Okay.
over,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
I would assume since that's what we're talking about.
Any AUG mid caps? We don't have any at the moment, but we do have a used AUG A3 on the wall, which comes. Can I say what it comes with?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a
It
used
comes
gun.
with it comes with 4 mid caps, 2 high caps, a red dot sight, and a barrel cover.
Barrel stock.
Barrels-
It's a barrel cover because it is
It's-
rubber and
it is
not
rubber.
soft.
Yeah,
Is it really?
Yeah.
it actually
It's
is.
technically a paintball
Huh,
marker
alright.
cover, but
So, we want an AUG A3. We just got one in, and it is beautiful.
you kind of built that one yourself.
Yes, I
in
did.
a way.
Kinda.
Kinda.
So that one
Kinda
we
sorta.
also
It's the
have.
same way that I built that 35K in the video.
If you're looking for a on our used wall, we also have a M4 with Magpul furniture on it. So, if you're looking for some used guns, we actually have quite a good stock, and they're really good guns, actually. So, for something a little bit cheaper than you would get brand new, yes, they're used, but we make sure that they're in good shape.
Now, one thing I do want to mention, though, if you're looking for a first airsoft gun, do not buy a used airsoft gun.
You need to know somewhat to work on them.
Always get a new gun, because being a first-time airsofter, I can almost guarantee you're going to break your first gun.
You're a first-time airsofter?
What?
That's what you said. Being a first-time airsofter.
Yeah.
That's what you
No,
said.
I didn't mean like myself.
I know, but...
If you're a first-time airsofter, I can almost guarantee you are going to break your first gun. So at least getting a new gun that's going to come with a warranty that the manufacturer is going to help take care of if something does go wrong, as long as you don't break it on purpose or drag it behind a truck. A lot of these manufacturers are really, really good about taking care of it for you. So for beginner airsofters, do not look at new guns.
Yep.
Yes, look at new guns.
I mean, don't look at used guns.
Jeez.
It's been a long day.
You're giving
really
false
has.
information
It's
now.
been a long day.
Uh-huh. That's what they all
Now,
say.
if it's your second, third, fourth, fifth, 20th, 50th gun, yeah, by all means, go ahead and grab yourself a used gun. They all work. We test them all before we even put them on the wall to make sure that they're actually functioning properly. And you're getting a really good deal on them, because a lot of them are like new for the most part.
Yeah.
And you're getting essentially a new gun at a discount and without a warranty, obviously.
I feel bad that the old rental guns get passed over, because we took the time, we really cleaned those up, got them working good. They don't look the best because, again, rental guns, but they actually work really good.
They do.
But people pass them over.
Which is sad.
Because the Wii ones, those ones are bulletproof.
I mean,
oh god, yeah.
The rental guns that we've been using, I've been working on them, and they're shooting great. They sound great.
Yeah.
So
we got no more questions, so I got nothing.
No more questions? Any more questions, guys?
Any more questions? Come on. Come on. I know you can hear that through the mic. Come on.
I just wanted to try it.
All right.
So if you guys have any more questions, we are going to have to start wrapping it up really soon here. So we're just trying to cut down on the time that we're spending on camera.
So, good starter gun, gas blowback UMP.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Actually, good starter gas gun is actually the gas blowback UMP, just because it's so easy to break down.
So
it really is.
In your guys' opinions, best not M4, and why is it the CM16 LMG?
That's an M4.
Technically, it's not.
Technically, it's not, but the thing is, it's taking M4 mid caps.
Let me just get my... No. Let me just go ahead and show you a little something here.
I don't know what you're talking about.
But they don't... Actually, that one's kind of stuck in there. It's... Let me just show you a little secret here that they don't want to tell you.
Guess what? The 249 takes M4 mags too.
Not like this.
So are you calling a 249 an M4?
Not like that. They don't.
They
have a separate receiver for the two.
A non M4 rifle. Yeah, the HK 416.
The HK 416. The best, not an M4. You know what? I bet his name isn't even E-like.
Can we not? I've had to listen to that all day. You want to cut some high capos? We got one in the cage.
You want me to go grab it?
In a cage?
No. And petitions is signed to rebrand Cloudy as Officer Cloudy and give him Extreme Airsoft PD badge.
No, sorry, he's Sir Cloudy the Cloud Clouderson.
Yes.
That's officially his name.
That's my Discord name.
I don't even know that.
Clouderson.
Where do I sign? I don't know.
On my Instagram.
Oh.
Don't do that. You're going to get flooded.
You are literally going to get flooded with
Okay.
I'm down.
Best, not M4. No, best not M4. Right? That's what we're trying to say?
Yeah,
best
not
non-M4. High Kappa.
I think we want something a little bit bigger.
Okay. Shoot gun.
All right.
Gas shotgun. I am in love with mine.
I know you are.
Are we setting a budget on it? Or any dollar?
I don't know. Someone said CZ Bren. You know what? I kind of feel that.
The Bren.
So
the
I was
Bren Gen
actually,
2.
I was actually gonna say one of two guns.
The Bren Gen 2 with the MOSFET.
Yes.
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 And the AK mag.
So
No, gross.
that's the Mark II.
That's Mark II. Sorry.
No, we're talking about the ASG. We're talking about airsoft guns here, not real steel.
I know.
So
Wishful
I was
thinking
actually
now.
going to say one of two guns. I was going to say the Bren was actually going to be one of them, believe it or not, because mine finally works.
Magpul Masada.
Yeah.
But my top pick for best gun, that's not an M4, Scorpion Evo.
Yeah.
Oof. Yes.
Which
Okay.
we have all three variants right
Here
now.
is the problem with that prompt. There are so many to choose from. You don't need to have an M4. You really don't. Like, there are so many good guns that are not M4s.
We all three of us run guns that aren't M4s. I have an MP9. I have a shotgun. I have high kappas. I have G3s, Masadas,
Magpul Masada, gas blowback,
PDRCs.
UMP.
We have UMPs, MP7s. We have
I'm not going to count the Tavor.
yeah.
PDRC, like you said.
Is that that random box that's sitting in the
You
corner?
literally just
Yes.
named like all my guns too. Let me do that.
Yeah, we have
G3, SG1,
yeah.
J3.
So okay, really quickly, I
MP7.
have to say this now.
MP9.
If you're going with a gas shotgun, sorry, I just looked at the wall. And
Yeah,
it made me-
he has some thoughts about gas
If
shotguns.
you have a gas shotgun, stay away from scatter guns for right now. If anything, stay away from the super shorty gas shotgun.
Can I interrupt you
Yes.
for a second? We don't have a lot of time left, guys. Get your questions in right now.
Please
Get your
ask us questions.
in.
How much should you spend for a first airsoft gun? Ooh. I would not drop anything below 150.
I was actually about to say the exact same thing.
I
Don't
would
go anything less than
not
150.
drop below 200.
200 is a really good starting point because that's roughly what you're going to be paying for. Because keep in mind, if you're getting into airsoft, you need, I would say, 5 things. The gun.
This is talking about just the gun, though.
He is talking about just the gun.
True.
there
Okay,
you go.
never mind.
I think if you can come in with a good solid 200, you can walk away with a really good starter gun. Not naming any names.
And
Like-
worst case scenario, you're coming with
CM
200. You do end up finding a really good solid gun for 150, 160, and you can use that extra money to buy a battery and charger if it doesn't come with one, or even use that extra money to buy yourself some BBs.
Or just buy the CM16 Raider combo with the battery and charger in it, and then BBs.
In all honesty,
You need
just
BBs.
you do need BBs.
you need to keep in mind if you're getting into airsoft, and I'm saying if you're getting fresh, you need eye protection, face protection for our field,
Eye protection.
BBs, batteries, charger, and a gun. That is what you need to get started in airsoft.
Yep, that's exactly what we need.
Extreme Airsoft is actually not Decoy's home because it's actually my house. I
No,
live here.
but it is my gun closet.
It is his gun closet. I do let him keep his guns here. So
What was your guys' first gun, by the way?
my first gun was an old D-Boys M4 RIS.
Which first gun? Because there was
The first gun you purchased.
Well, I'm saying hold on, let me wait. Because when I was getting into it, when I first bought airsoft guns, or when I got back into it,
like when you first started playing.
The first ever gun
like
you
a
bought.
$60 Double Eagle plastic M4.
The first AEG I ever bought, yes, I saved like weeks of allowances and everything. My first, you're gonna hate this. My first buy was the Crytek SPR PDW bundle, which was like $600.
Okay, so I don't know if these two are. I know one's a question. I don't know if the second one's a question. So the one I know is a question is, what is your favorite cheapo airsoft gun, like
Give me the
Springers,
same,
CO2,
please.
non-blacks, etc. What?
Grab me the SIG, please.
We already
What?
featured that. They
know.
know the pink sig.
I know, but that's my answer.
Oh, I don't have
Best place to buy all your guns plus gear plus guns. Hello, welcome to Extreme Airsoft. My name is Cloudy. This is No Name.
I feel like that was
That's-
a dumb question.
That was a very dumb question.
But
But to answer the favorite cheapo airsoft gun, that's probably my pick.
you know what?
for
I'm
cheapo airsoft
gonna have to
gun.
go with that one as well.
And a lot of the reason why is I actually have one almost exactly like this. The only difference is mine actually has Hello Kitty engraved on it.
I thought we
my
said My Little Pony.
No, it was Hello Kitty.
It was Hello Kitty.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
Hello Kitty. I
my
think.
personal choice, which I'm not going to get up
It's
and go
whatever,
grab,
too.
is actually going to be, if you can rack it, the Tri-Shot shotguns. They shoot
but they're not
3
pink.
BBs at a. I know, but this is just for actual play. They shoot 3 BBs per rack, each.
That's for actual play. I've seen people play with that on
they're
the
not
field.
pink, though.
And not just Derek. I will show you the video when we get home.
Forward action group or patrol?
I'll show you the picture. I'll show you the video when we get home.
Okay. So, but yeah,
Push?
mine's the tri-shot shotgun. Yes, it's a Springer, but the thing is, it does damage. I've seen people run through our field and just own with the spring shotgun.
And we're not just plugging the shop. I'm told I have to read out whatever comment I'm commenting on. It says, well, I mean, you got to always plug your shop. We're not just plugging our shop. We have whatever you need, and we can get whatever you need. We do special orders. I'm special ordering, my team uniform here because I screwed up my first one. So, yeah.
So
Thoughts?
we can get pretty much almost anything in here. Where we just recently became a dealer for 511, so we can get clothing, we can get all sorts of plate carriers, we can
Gloves.
get hats, gloves, boots,
Socks.
pretty much any gun you can imagine. From
From 511?
Not from 511, just as a general thing.
Okay.
I'm kind of branching over to other
we
things.
can do Pelican cases now, too.
Pelican cases,
Yeah, that's
Which
the good
I
thing.
have a lot of
Wiley X
pistols.
eyewear.
Not
we
just
can-
that, Wiley X eyewear in prescriptions.
Yes.
That's
we can get you
important to know.
pretty much almost anything you could want for airsoft,
Yeah.
unless it's illegal.
You might need to wait a little bit because it's going to be a custom order, but we're more than happy to do so. So the next question is, what are our thoughts on Airsoft, Adult Airsoft League, and Minor League? I personally love the idea of competitive Airsoft.
Yep, me too.
I come from a speedball background. I used to train with the guys in San Jose, California. Very bad company. Shout out to those guys. They are the
They
coolest.
are not watching.
I don't care.
Okay.
Technically, you can't
They
shut somebody
are-
off if they're not in the chat, right?
Right.
They basically are a divisional paintball team. And that's what I played. I played speedball for years, and having that paintball format, 5v5, you go for the win, go for the kill. That's what I love. Some people try and take advantage of that play style, but we just have to overlook that. That's my personal opinion. I love it. I would love to form an airsoft team for that. Like, we have our team.
Yes, you would love to form an airsoft team because we haven't done that.
We have our team for MilSims. I would love to form a CQB team.
I gotta move you along
CQB.
because we are running short on time.
I know. I can talk about that.
So I got 2 more questions that we're gonna answer. Then I'll take 1 more. Then we'll be done.
Okay.
So sorry guys, we're not going for 3 days this time. So like they say, TVNI Supreme says, so like 500 for all gear and gun.
Roughly.
I think if you come in with $500, we can definitely get you outfitted
That's
for
how
your first
much.
game.
That's how much I spent to get into airsoft.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
That's a pretty good buffer to set yourself,
Uh,
because you can get yourself a good solid gun, good solid platform to go with.
Or you can just get yourself an HK416 and then you got nothing left.
Pretty much.
And then Michael asks, if they put a ballistic rated plastic in their visor, can they bring their authentic Tachanka helmet? First off, that's not the name of the helmet, so tough. Second off,
It's a pizza oven.
no. It is not full seal.
No.
It's not full seal. And 2, our rules state that it has to actually say the ANZ
On it.
on it. It has to say the actual ANZ rating.
Speaking
on
of
it,
eye
so.
protection, if you are getting into airsoft, do not cheap out on eye protection.
Never cheap out on eye protection. Even if you're already in, don't cheap out.
I dropped the few $100s for a dye mask. Drop a few hundred for Wiley X's.
Or 100 for the Wiley X's.
Sorry, 100 for the Wiley X's. Honestly,
Mine's are cooler.
don't cheap out on iPro. That's what's protecting you.
Better.
So that's just what I have to say.
So TVNI Supreme, I don't know when you can come in, but if like you can come in say tomorrow, we'll both be around.
I'll
No
be
care-
here.
no
Yeah,
grizzly.
yeah.
We'll both be around, and we can help you get outfitted.
I'll be here all week.
We know
I
the
will-
good stuff.
I will not be
All right,
here
welcome back.
Sunday,
Thank you.
but
Squirrel Airsoft, here's your Helo kit.
Actually, mine's not in right now.
I'm not gonna go grab the thing for that joke we did earlier today.
it's going to take too long. Anyway,
I'm so
if-
glad that hashtag is catching on.
I know,
If you
right?
guys have any other
for what it
questions-
really is. I don't like
if
that.
you guys have any other questions, come into the store, talk to us.
Call.
Yes, Tom.
Oh my god.
Yes, the only 2 people on stream will be there.
The 2 adults and the child.
Speaking of, how was the Happy Meal today?
Yeah, we have a special for you guys tomorrow. Stay tuned to our Instagram, please. So, if you have any other questions, we are going to wrap it up here. Our store hours are 11 to 7 on the weekdays, and I'm new, so I don't know our weekend hours yet. Our weekend hours are 11 to...
So for Airsoft Gaming, on Fridays, it is 5 to 9 for gaming. Stores open from 11 to 10. I don't know what that was. So, open from 11 to 10. On Saturdays, we have normal Airsoft Gaming from 11 to 8. And then from 8 to midnight, it's the Saturday night specials, which we'll go over that list again real quick. And then on Sundays, it's 11 to 6 for Airsoft Gaming. So, speaking of Saturday night specials, so on those...
Can you mute?
Caw!
Speaking of Saturday night specials, just to go back through this, on... sorry, I am...
Who was it?
On May 4th, it is going to be Adult Night,
Somehow David.
18 and older, 400 FPS, 0 engagement distance, and also going to be our Airsoft Swap Meet.
Yee.
May 11th is going to be 21 plus Nerf with BYOB. Or when you purchase your ticket, you will get a coupon or a flyer for voucher for Sons of Liberty. Their lemonade is incredible. After that is going to be May 18th. We're going back to Adult Night. May 25th is going to be Spec Ops Night, the final and happy return of Spec Ops. June 1st is back to Adult Night. June 8th is going to be 21 Nerf again. Then we're going back to Adult Night, and then we're going to have CQB Night on June 22nd.
Yee.
Any questions whatsoever, come into the shop. We're at Extreme Airsoft in South Kingston, Rhode Island. Message us on our Instagram, Mine's Cloud Custom Kappas, or you can message us on Extreme Airsoft, Rhode Island.
Oh, so you plug yours, but not
Wow.
ours?
I was getting there.
Were you, though? Because you just kind of skipped over
We have
the stores.
call sign no name and call sign decoy. So if you want to talk to any of us, we're happy.
Somebody doesn't follow the convention.
Fine, take over.
All right. That's not what I meant. But
Anyway, but yeah. So if you have any more questions, just go ahead and contact us.
yeah, we're happy to answer them. But more importantly, sometime next week, we'll have a surprise announcement about some things
Yeah.
and some stuff.
So please
What?
stay tuned to our social media. Hit that subscribe
But
button.
more importantly, we're going to say it on the podcast, so you got to watch the podcast.
None?
Got to watch that podcast.
But what if I can't watch the podcast?
What are you doing besides watching the podcast?
You will
gonna
be
in
here.
the podcast.
In the podcast.
In
In
the
the
podcast.
You should still watch the podcast, though.
But I don't have a computer to watch it on.
He doesn't bleed. Tom does not bleed oil. He just has to replace his blinker fluid. It's all good.
Just blow off work to watch this.
I have to get the halogen fluid though, because the LED
I thought you were
fluid
LED
doesn't work.
fluid.
No, he upgraded.
I upgraded to
Yeah.
the halogen.
Okay.
Anyways, it be Decoy,
No name.
Cloudy.
and we be Extreme Airsoft. Bye. Okay. We'll see you guys.
Have a good
Good
one.
one.